Hello world. Hello everybody, or YouTube. Hello everybody. I'm trying to lock that down. This video is mainly out to my dad because I have to explain something to him. So, but you know me, my life's an open book to all my YouTube friends and subscribers. And thanks for all the subscriptions. I've really gotten a lot, and I really appreciate it. It makes me feel better, actually, especially in the land I live in. And the friends and everything. Thanks a lot to everybody. And y'all know who you are. If you're not watching, you won't. Anyway, this is a very serious subject, and a little explanation as to why I've been offline, you know, not on the air, posting videos and all that, for the last couple of weeks. As everybody knows, probably by now, that my daughter Zoe, let me back up a little bit here, graduated on the 9th. They had the graduation ceremony, and let's see. There we go. I don't know if you can all see those grades. I know I'm kind of messing up showing this kind of info, but I'm really proud of her. She got an advanced diploma. She worked really hard for it, took extra classes, and really beat her butt to get the advanced diploma and to graduate with some kind of honor. She did my family a credit. I am so proud of her. She is my pride and joy. All the other kids know where they sit with me. They all have their certain little slots with me, so don't think I'm slighting one for the other. Anyway, the reason you know, okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm just going to flip-flop this thing. I can't organize nothing. I am so heartbroken. I was crushed. Anyway, let's move on. The night of the ceremony, of which I have a video, I think I'll post it too, and attach it to this. Depends on how long this video goes. The reason I just kind of dropped off the earth was because Zoe had earned, with her effort, a Millennium Scholarship, is what they call it here, with the advanced diploma, which is this here. As you can see, I guess I shouldn't put all those names. But anyway, you get a little mark by your thing, and down here explains what it is. So in her name, Zoe Alandria Reed, she got an asterisk, which means she's a Millennium Scholarship recipient due to the fact that she got a Nevada Advanced Diploma. And I watched her struggle for this. This is just the program, by the way. All 4 years of her high school career. I mean, she really put it down to the ground. She really, really, you know, came up to the plate and batted a home run, obviously. So during the night of the ceremony, the graduation ceremony, many names were called to come up. You know, you come up to the podium and receive your diploma. Pictures are taken, videos are taken, you know, that kind of proud parents. They want to show their grandparents and extended family, right? Trouble is, Zoe and 3 others that had gotten the advanced diploma, you know, worked for it, because they don't get that. They had to work for that. To get the Millennium Scholarship, which isn't really that much, but still, it's the event, you know, the effort that counts. The counselor of Beatty High School, I'm not going to say her name, it's probably public record, you know, you can go look it up if you like, if you're that interested, neglected to call 4 people out, 4 young men and women, I don't know which they were, and they don't want to be known. Well, I don't know, I've only talked to one. And they're just so tore up, you know, or someone just forget it. They're so beat up at this school that they don't even care. They just, you know, whatever. As long as I'm out of there and I'm away from this person, and I mean the school counselor, and that's it. I'm gone. I want to move forward. Me, on the other hand, you know, this part is the culmination of your parenting, you know, being a mom, dad, is get them in high school, graduated, and have all their accolades recognized, everything, their efforts, you know, to be brought out in public, and their family go, oh, there's my kid, you know. So that didn't happen that night. And yeah, this I'm explaining to my dad. And what had happened was Zoe and 3 others weren't called, and I got to get my thoughts back together. I'm explaining to my dad, one of the parents actually had called the school counselor of Beatty High School in Beatty, Nevada, and asked her, why didn't you call my daughter up to receive her diploma? We're all out there with cameras. We want to, take pictures. It's a big moment in our lives. The school counselor of Beatty High School in Beatty, Nevada, told her that the reason she didn't call her daughter up was because they had heard that she wasn't planning to go to school right away. Going to take a year off and, hum and bum, whatever. That's on her, which is, whatever. So she didn't call her name up to receive her scholarship, which she had earned in the past, not the future. Okay, she had already earned it. She's not about to earn it, anyway. And so the parent of that young person, because they're not kids anymore, they're young adults, said, well, what about Zoe? Because we're friends, And I don't think she was ready for that question, because the only thing she could say about not calling Zoe up to the podium to recognize her efforts was it was an oversight on her part. And that's all she was told. The woman never called me, never talked to Zoe, and just blew us off. That's, to me, that just shows a callous disregard for the achievements of, I would say, the poorer people in Beatty, right? I'm going to just flat out call it class discrimination. We and the others were discriminated against because of our position in this community. And that's all there is to it. I've been going through it for, I've had kids in this high school for 12 years, 12 straight years, multiple kids. And every time, my kid's crying, coming home crying. She ruined one of my kids' life, right? Katana. Every day she came home, she had this woman's name on her lips going, that person did this, wouldn't do that, wouldn't help me, wouldn't talk to me. And totally, as far as I'm concerned, boat anchored her high school career. Just flat out. It was so obvious. And over again with every kid I put in there, 5 kids. I've had kids in that place for 12 years. This is another, just a side note, because she'll probably see this, because I'm going to put it on my Facebook. Mr. L, sorry, I'm getting excited. You've had a read in band for 12 years, yet you didn't even want to acknowledge it. You had Zoe and her brother in there, and you even mentioned someone having Zoe, brothers and sisters in the band. You just couldn't say her name, could you? That's some sad shit there, brother. And as far as I'm concerned, the faculty of Beatty High School, I put in a vote of no confidence on those people. Absolutely. Because they just let this person just denigrate my family. And that's the deal. So what had happened is she didn't call him up, and I'm sitting there. I am in the second row back, right? The front row, next row. So I'm right up front. And I'm watching Zoe. She's a front row, third person. And when the counselor of Beatty High School in Beatty, Nevada, 89003, walked off the podium without calling her name, her face just crushed. She went into instant tears. Instantly. Right? And I'm sitting there watching her. And she just wiped that child's, all 4 of her years, wiped off the map. Wiped her away. Like she was nothing but toilet paper. And I cannot believe she did that. So anyway, I'm really having a hard time getting over that. And this video is part of me helping me, get over that kind of thing. And to sit there and watch these little lovely faces just be crushed by these horrible people, I couldn't take it. I walked out. I couldn't stay there. If I'd have stayed there, I'm afraid it would have got ugly. I wouldn't have done nothing physical, but, you know, hey, because I believe in the rule of law. Lucky for a lot of people around here. And when I saw that little face wondering why she didn't get called, I just lost it. I couldn't. It ripped my heart out. Ripped my heart out of my chest to see that. To see that face be crushed. All those hopes and aspirations, all that effort unacknowledged. And all she had to say. But before I even say that, okay, counselor, her mother died in her sophomore year. Remember? End of her sophomore year. And yet she still rose above and accomplished these things. And you didn't acknowledge them. That is heinous. Okay? She went through hell. You don't like me? Really? Well, that's fine. That's fine, because even that goes to my point. Look at the adversity that child had to deal with, and still yet performed and excelled, contrary to you raising your hand against her. And I know for a fact you did. Every child you did. I don't know how you sleep at night. I just don't know. I cannot believe you did that. And on a different note, this counselor is also on the head of the town board here, Beatty Town Advisory Board. She's the chairman. We can imagine how that happened. The citizens of Beatty have to wonder just where her heart lies, whether it lies personally or whether it lies publicly. And that's my political statement for that, because this is Zoe's moment. I just wanted to say that. There it is. It killed me. It killed me. The first kid that I actually had, that even through all the adversity, she would... Sorry. Even with the adversity she went through, she still excelled. Yet you chose, and you can't tell me you didn't need oversight. Let's have a look. You can't tell me you were not intimately involved in the production of this list of these young people. And then you sit there and say an oversight? You need to resign. You can't hold your position, and I know why you have it. We both know why you have that position. You aren't qualified. That's all there is to it. Now, you may think this, and that. Personally, I don't care. My wife's dead. My children are scattered to the four winds. And all I wanted to do was raise my kids so they would not be the way I was. It's like I'm swimming in a lake of muck and mire, right? Which is my life. And, you know, I half-ass. I'll take the blame for it, a lot of it. You know, I'm just that way. And the way I was raised didn't, you know, help a lot, but that's neither here nor there. Let me give you an example. I'm sitting here in the lake of muck and mire, holding my child up, trying to put them on the lifeboat above me, or on the dock, let's picture. And guess who's standing there to help pick them up? You. And all you did was pick up that child that I was trying to save from a life like mine, and you threw them back in. Class discrimination. And I think, just to go a little more public on it, that's a problem with this nation. Class discrimination. You got these, because this town's like a microcosm of America. You got these elites sitting on the hill, you know, peeing down on all the other people that just want to get along and make a living. Yet because of your personal attitude, you hold them down. I got one saying here. No, I won't do that. It's going too late. I'm going to leave it at that. I might make another video. Sorry, I'm falling. There's a hole in the floor. Alright. Maybe I'll make another video on it, but I've said my piece, and I'm about to fall over dead. I'm shaking. I can't stand it. Live by your wits, not by your worries. Bye.